Hello and welcome. We are here at New Hampshire for 30 laps of action. This should be a pretty good race. I know I say that all the time. Hopefully it will be. If we remember, the past two races have been dominated by this 18 driver here of Logan York. He has done nothing but win, and when he has done. First two races, piece cakes for him. Not even breaking a sweat by the end of it. Hopefully, well, I say hopefully, but according to these drivers, hopefully someone else can get a win, as York is pulling away. I believe he's got about a 60-point lead over whoever is in second. We'll have to recheck that, but he is definitely pulling ahead. So this should be, I don't want to say another Wreckfest. Nazareth was a fluke. I didn't think it would be a Wreckfest. It turned out to kind of be a Wreckfest. We did get a few laps of racing in there, but it just wasn't the racing that I had hoped for. So coming into race 3 here, hopefully it's okay. We're gonna attempt to go in. I dropped the aggressiveness a little bit of the drivers, so a little bit more than what it was. So hopefully it's not too boring, but hopefully it's not a Wreckfest as well, because that's not fun either. So I guess we should just get started into our lineup. Cody Smart starting on the pole, and we've got Igor Barreto starting alongside here, and then we've got Trey Wright, and then Bruce Zero, Zachary Fitzwater Sr., and we've got Corey LaJoy, and then Ryan Madden, Justin Timberwolf, John Andrews, Brad Stover, Gatlin Downey, Yael Carrillo, and we've got Harry Johnson, Matt McIntyre, and we've got Mitchell Collins, Lauren Martinez, Chris Tejada, who had a really good run last week. Ended up, I think, falling into 5th after leading majority of those laps. Looking to redeem himself for this race. And then we've got Hunter Blade, Jesse Turner, and we've got Dylan Ibrahimian. Sorry, it just catches me. Logan York, Nathan Orman. We've got Benny Watson, Jacob. Is it Jacob? It is Jacob Ritz. Okay. And then we've got Bradley Ream, Ivan Martinez. And we've got Derek Hamill, Connor Hurley, Jeremiah Dwayne, Ryan Benjamin, Samet Oskin, Josephine O'Neill, Madison Tall, Al Lagasse, Nathan Stapleton, Chris Vargas, Justin. Is it Justin Book? John Book. My bad. Evan McCollum, that's okay. Alexander Jones, and then Eric Monaco. That's going to be our lineup for this one. So let's get these guys rolling off. We're gonna get back to TV1 here. A lot better than the last one for that camera, I would say. What's TV2? Not much different. So looking ahead, next week we go. Where are we going? So looking ahead to the next few races, next week we go to Las Vegas. Oh, my bad, I missed the green flag. Cody Smart leading us to the green. But we go to Las Vegas and then Spartan. And after that we go to Darlington, Richmond, Texas, Armory Digital, and then Pigs Creek. Those are the rest of the first 10 races. And then we've got the last 10, which we are going to Sonoma Auto Club. We're going to have a night race at Daytona. Then we go to Michigan, Phoenix, Talladega, Pocono, Watkins Glen, Martinsville, and then we're going to round out the season with instead. So, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it ends out well. Looks like we're doing okay. Cody Smart out to a nice lead. However, things can still happen as well, we've seen it here before. Hopefully they don't hopefully they don't do too much in terms of things happening, at least in a bad sense. Now Igor Barreto looking like he's going to make a run for the lead, sitting in a nice cushiony second. See if he can catch up to our leader. Cody Smart, yeah, it looks like he makes some really good ground up off of that turn, or going into the turn. We'll have to see. Down the front stretch, still pretty close, but it looks like he loses ground. Something that he doesn't really want to happen. Something that doesn't really need to happen for him. He's going to have to find a way to get around the 6th car of Cody Smart. Now, while that's going on, we'll look in the back here. It looks like Eric Monaco and Evan McCollum have not moved too far. Alexander Jones moving up just a little bit. We're going 3 wide. Al Lagacy, Ryan Benjamin on the outside there. We got John Book down below. Let's see if they can hold on to it. We'll be back to watch that. Igor Barreto still trying to fight for this first position. Yeah, not much doing for the rest of the field. We were kind of thinning out here. Igor Barreto might be the best chance to get Smart out of that spot. We'll have to see. We'll have to continue to watch that. Josephine O'Neill falling back now. About to be in that 40th spot. Now, it looks like the rest of this field is starting to catch up. Trey Wright, they're starting to bunch back up, so we'll have to see. I thought a caution may have been out. Josephine O'Neill now falling back into the last spot there. Still, well, fighting for Evan McCollum, or fighting with Evan McCollum. Now, Cody Smart looks like he's kind of drawn a bit away from Barreto here. Now, Trey Wright might be able to take 3rd. We'll have to see here. It's kind of the battle of the Fords up front. It's 4 of the top 5 are all Fords. Really, only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. Well, 6 out of the top 10 are Fords. And Trey Wright, there he goes. Igor Barreto up to the upper part of the track. See if he can maintain 2nd. Now, they're lucky there's a lot of racing left to go. Cody Smart doesn't really have a chance to be happy. He's got to focus on the rest of the race here. Now, if it was maybe 2 or 3 laps to go, that'd be one thing. But this battling is something that's going to kind of help the rest of this field. Whoever's faster, able to catch up to Cody Smart and take advantage of that. Now, Igor Barreto, it pulled them both away. Trey Wright and the 51 pulled them both out of contention for the moment. Zachary Fitzwater Sr. battling alongside Bruce Zero for this 4th position. Now, it looks like Trey Wright's going to try once more. Let's see if he can do it. He's got a little bit of his car under that left rear quarter panel. Going into turns 1 and 2. Looks like he's going to be able to do it, and Igor Barreto's going to fall back far more than 3rd. We'll see. Going into turns 3 and 4, usually when Barreto maintains a position, and that he will end up staying in 2nd, and maybe he will battle back for that 2nd spot. Yeah, I was going to record this last night. I recorded this today that it's going up. I was going to record this last night, but I had a history exam to take, or I guess to write, really. Didn't really take it. I had to write an essay. I had to write an essay, and then I had to write a few paragraphs over 2 different topics, which took me from 9:30 to 11 something, 11:40. No, it took me from 10. Sorry, I didn't start till 10. I mean, I got it done. I think I did okay. We'll have to see, I guess. Cody Smart getting pressure now from Trey Wright. So, if I sound tired, I am. I woke up at 10, which I usually don't, but whenever I've been doing that lately when I wake up late for some reason. Or when I go to bed late, I've been waking up really late. I don't usually do that. I usually, if I go to bed at 12 or 1, I'll wake up at 7 still. Also, Cody Smart getting passed for the lead here. Trey Wright, we'll have to see going into turns 3 and 4. That top car usually has the advantage, and now Igor Barreto giving a little bit of help maybe to that 6 car. Trey Wright, though, powerhouse, able to maintain it going into turns 1 and 2. Sorry, I was thinking 3 and 4, and now Trey Wright going into turns 3 and 4 is going to lose that. Maybe Trey Wright able to hang on, and it looks like he's going to be able to do it coming out of turns 3 and 4. Yes, he will. Now Zachary Fitzwater Sr. able to move in to position to take second, which looks like he will be able to quite easily. And now Igor Barreto trying to get around Cody Smart for third. Igor Barreto trying to stay in the top 5, trying to get a good finish here today. I don't remember how well his finish was last week at Nazareth, but he's trying to make a name for himself as in his second start. Remember, some of these guys have not raced in all 3. This is only their second start, which still isn't bad, but still 1 week less. So any points, any good run is a definite boost in points. So seeing as most of them finished in the top 10 last week, that's amazing for them. Let's see what they can do. Now Trey Wright leading yet another lap. We'll see how long it takes for Zachary Fitzwater Sr. A really good driver here. Veteran driver. We'll see how he handles this situation, if he's going to make a move soon. Well, I guess sooner or later. He's gonna have to hold off Cody Smart there in the background, who's trying to hold off Igor Barreto. Which, other than that, not much doing. Now Ivan Martinez not having a hot run this week, but that's fine. We still have much racing left to do. Actually kind of happy that some of these guys signed up when they did, not too late. Otherwise it would be a lot harder. Now Trey Wright's going to have Cody Smart again to deal with, who might just make a move all in one. We'll have to see here. Now that he's got second, it looks like he's going to stay low. He might take a chance at the lead going into turns 1 and 2. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Is Zachary Fitzwater Sr. Is he gonna make a move going into 3 and 4? Trey Wright able to pull away just a little bit down the back stretch, and it looks like Fitzwater will take that chance. I think the back and forth isn't a bad thing, not yet, as we're coming down to the final stretch of this one. We still got a few laps left. This is a lot more passing than I honestly thought it would be. Now, Igor Barreto. Oh, I thought we were going to go 3 wide there. Igor Barreto trying to get back into the top 3. Not going to happen. So he's having a hard day trying to make up some position. Not like he's fallen back super far, but he's trying. Now Trey Wright has got quite a bit of a pull on these guys. I say that as they really come in that time. Trey Wright, sorry, not Trey Wright, or Trey Wright's earlier. Zachary Fitzwater Sr. and Cody Smart. Yeah, it always looks like down the backstretch, whoever, that's weird. Whoever's out front really pulls away compared to to the tandem guys in the background, which I guess makes sense. I don't really know. Cody Smart all over that rear bumper of Fitzwater. Ooh. He's gonna have to be careful not to spin him out. Ryan Benjamin, Lagacy, Evan McCollum. Yeah, it looks like these guys are kind of stuck back there for the time being. Though I will say, Igor Barreto has done a pretty good job of holding on to that 4th position. I know he would like to make it back up front, but sometimes it's just not possible. And caution is out. That's gonna change up a lot. I don't think there's Dylan Ibrahimian involved. Christian. Oh, why have I forgotten? Christian Vargas. I think I said Chris Vargas. Christian Vargas might be involved. Matt McIntyre definitely involved in this one. This was a late race blunder, I guess you could call it. I was not expecting this at all. This is a different incident, in fact. What happened up here? Wait a second. Am I missing something? Okay, I swear I saw smoke up here. I guess I was wrong. Okay. Okay, so Dylan Ibrahimian, Logan York, our 2-time winner so far this season. Oh, and Matt McIntyre, all involved. Oh, it was a different incident. Jesse Turner, Samet Ozkin, and Christian Vargas. He was sent around in a separate incident. It all just kind of happened on one lap. We will have a green flag finish, hopefully. Because I'm curious, Trey Wright right now our leader, but the way that they're lined up, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. or Cody Smart could get this win. It depends. You'd have to make a move really fast, as we're going to come back maybe on lap 27. We're going to come back about that time. Really unfortunate, though, for those drivers there, especially some of these guys in the background. Logan York not really too bothered by that, though he will get a really just back-of-the-pack finish. Something that's not really what he wanted. Though it did help these guys get up a little bit further than dead last. Dylan Ibrahimian, Christian Vargas, and then Matt McIntyre. They're gonna be a little bit slower, I feel. So we're gonna get back to the green here, as Trey Wright he's gonna lead us back. We'll have to see how well he can hold off the veteran drivers and really behind him, as we're gonna come back on lap 27. Okay, and pace car is off now. Well, here we go. 4 laps to go. Trey Wright isn't gonna get pressure from Fitzwater, who he's actually gonna. I'm not wording right. Fitzwater gonna lose more than just one position, I think. But it's taking too long. Cody Smart not able to get any type of run on Fitzwater. Yeah, Trey Wright is pulled too far away. 3 laps to go. Fitzwater now fallen back into second. Cody Smart not able to really pick up on that spot, as it's kind of, that's weird. Igor Barreto didn't make much advancement there. And Zachary Fitzwater Sr. now trying to make up ground off of what was a pointless attempt by Cody Smart. I call it pointless. 2 laps to go now. I call it pointless, but really, if it would have worked, it wouldn't have been. So it just kind of took up Fitzwater's time, I guess. More realistically, it took up his time. But they're too far behind. Zachary Fitzwater Sr., he needs a few more laps. He's not going to be able to do it as we're coming up on the white flag this time by. Trey Wright led pretty much the second half of this race. Completely dominated it. Had a chance to get past. Few times. Didn't really do it down the backstretch. He is... Oh, man, he is... I completely lost what I was going to say again. Oh, man, I don't even know. Trey Wright coming off of turn number 4. He's going to come by and he's going to take the checkered flag in week number 3. Yellow cars. I think that's the thing. Yellow cars have won all 3 of these races so far. I think if you have a yellow car, you have a better chance of winning. That's it's not true, but that's kind of the story for the moment. So we'll have to watch out. Maybe John Andrews get a win. Right? Is that enough yellow for Ryan Madden? I don't know. Could be. That's more of an orangish. Oh, Ryan Benjamin, Samet Oskin, is that enough yellow? Ooh, pace car could win a race. All jokes aside, congratulations to Trey Wright on grabbing the win here at New Hampshire. A little bit less pack racing than I would have liked. It kept it interesting, at least with the second place finish. Kind of up in the air. Fitzwater and Smart back and forth all race. Igor Barreto 4th, and then Rouge 0. Corey LaJoie finishing in 6th after, I believe, wrecking out of his first start. So what a turnaround for him. Hopefully he can get something going for the rest of the season. And then we've got John Andrews and then Yael Carrillo, Justin Timberwolf, and Ryan Madden rounding out the top 10. So here's the rest of your top 28. And then here's your bottom sum. Matt McIntyre finishing in last, Christian Vargas, and then Dylan Ibrahimian. After that wreck, it just they just couldn't get it done. So now coming back up to congratulate Trey Wright one last time. I'm gonna have to remember to shut off the recording once I get up to race 10, because 0 is my binding for this. So season 2 race 3 under wraps. We're going to Las Vegas for race number 4. So that's gonna come out Friday. Yes, that's gonna come out Friday. Hopefully it's not a bad race. I'm gonna bump up the aggression probably back up to 106 or 107. But yeah, congratulations to Trey Wright. I'm gonna get the points in. I'm gonna display the points at the end of this one, but I will see you at Las Vegas. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.